Catalonia has a new government, and very soon, so will Spain. Direct rule from Madrid might be over, but the challenges for Quim Torra and his ministers, if anything, have only just begun. Hello, and welcome to Catalan News. It took Catalonia 7 months since the declaration of independence to recover its government. And on Saturday, Article 155, the constitutional device that allowed direct rule from Madrid, came to an end. The new cabinet members appointed by President Quim Torra assumed their posts, and the Catalan government went back to work. Apart from daily governance, pro-independence parties will also have to deal with the effects of direct rule, as well as the judicial cases against them. Meanwhile, in Spain, there's a new president, Pedro Sánchez, who came to power on Friday thanks in part to Catalan parties. And also today we'll bring you very positive unemployment figures and the latest on the festival season. Catalan government ministries are open for business again. Today, the new head of each department visited their office. But for some, it was an atypical first day as ministers, as their predecessors were not there for the transfer of responsibilities. This is why the first thing that many will do will be to visit deposed ministers in jail or abroad.
7 months on, the Catalan government is back at work. After taking up their posts on Saturday, the new ministers today went to their offices for the first time. Employees cheered their arrival, and some were given yellow flowers as a symbol of support for pro-independence leaders in jail or abroad. In some cases, prison and exile made the official transfer of responsibilities impossible. This is why the first thing some of the ministers will have to do is visit their predecessors, wherever they might be.
Qui hauria d'estar aquest despatx és el conseller Lluís Puig i, per tant, no faré declaracions formals fins que no haguem fet simbòlicament el traspàs de carteres, que ho farem demà. Viatjaré a Brussel·les per trobar-me amb ell, tot i que estic en contacte permanent.
Tinc moltes ganes de poder-la saludar, de poder conèixer la seva visió sobre la situació del departament i de fer-li una forta abraçada com a amic.
Last week, the pro-independence parties joined forces with the socialists to dethrone the Mariano Rajoy government. Today, they started to lay out their demands to the new president, Pedro Sánchez, such as transferring the jailed officials to Catalan prisons. They also set out their priorities now that they're again at the helm of the Catalan executive.
Una de les primeres coses que volem fer, per exemple, és poder defensar la nostra llei contra el canvi climàtic, però l'estat espanyol ens la va impugnar, i a més ens la va impugnar en un moment en què no es van poder defensar.
Donarem assistència sanitària a tothom i aprofito per dir-li al flamant president del govern espanyol que té una oportunitat per derogar aquest decret, aquest reial decret del 2012 que es va carregar literalment el caràcter universal de la salut.
The vice president announced the end of Spain's control of Catalan finances. From Madrid, though, the socialists were quick to make it clear that they'll continue to review Catalan government spending on a regular basis, but are willing to give up the supervision if things go back to normal. Finding the balance in this unlikely alliance will be no easy task.
With new governments in Barcelona and Madrid, parties are already laying down demands for their political rivals. Here's what some of them had to say.
Jo vull que el senyor Pedro Sánchez m'expliqui quin és el projecte que té per Catalunya. És urgent que ens veiem, és urgent que seiem a una taula, és urgent que negociem.
Que seria molt bo que el govern de la Generalitat trobés algun moment per dir que és de fiar, des del punt de vista del compliment de la legalitat.
Y que desde luego el señor Sánchez se comprometa a que la legalidad se respete en Cataluña por encima del trueque político que le ha hecho llegar a la Moncloa.
Expressament va mencionar Pedro Sánchez començar una etapa de diàleg i d'escolta a Catalunya. Nosaltres el que li hem demanat és que efectivament, després de les paraules, el que han de venir són els fets.
Let's move on to business now. The week started with very positive figures in terms of unemployment in Catalonia. The number of jobless people in the country fell more in May than anywhere else in the rest of Spain. A total of under 400,000 people are currently unemployed in Catalonia, a decrease of over 3% compared to the same period last year. This is in fact the lowest number of unemployed people seen in the country since October 2008, before the economic crisis set off. It is also the biggest drop of job seekers in May since 2012. Staying with business now. Some good news for the Barcelona airport was announced today, and especially for people looking to travel to the United Arab Emirates. The Emirati airline Etihad announced that it will run 5 weekly flights between Barcelona and Abu Dhabi as of November 21st this year. By the end of March, the airline said it's also highly likely it will run daily flights between the Catalan and Emirati capitals. These new routes were started to meet a significant rise in demand. Meanwhile, in Catalonia's third biggest airport, a new connection was also set up today. 2 weekly flights will operate between Reus and Moscow, also to meet a growing demand. Keeping people safe on the roads is of utmost importance for law enforcement around the world, and Catalonia is no different. And now the local Barcelona police has a new fleet of hybrid cars up and running to help do just that.
If you find yourself driving around Barcelona anytime soon, keep an eye out for the local police. They've just upgraded their fleet, and they showed it off today. One of their main priorities is ensuring your safety on the road, as well as catching out undesirables. The Guardia Urbana has equipped new hybrid cars with state-of-the-art technology to spot who shun the rules of the road, and also to better attend victims of accidents. Number plate detectors and a recording system to monitor the transfer of the detainees are just some of the latest installations in the updated fleet. Before this upgrade, however, the Barcelona police force was out of date when it came to catching criminals on the city's roads.
Ara l'única manera que tenim d'assabentar-nos d'un vehicle està robat o de que té algun precint municipal o algun embargament és aturant-lo i fer consultes a les bases de dades dels ordinadors que ja tenim, però ara ho fa directament a l'ordinador del cotxe.
The detectors can read 80 number plates per minute. They are directly connected to the police database and will alert officers automatically if something is amiss with a particular vehicle. Not only will the 100 new cars be better at catching lawbreakers, they will also aid police in saving lives. Each car comes equipped with a defibrillator and a kit for treating injuries. The 100 new cars were unveiled today in the Catalan capital, but the Guardia Urbana will incorporate 45 more by the end of the year, so drive safe.
Moving on to culture, to music, and to heritage. From the north of Catalonia to the south, this past weekend brought everything from events featuring the biggest international bands to parties dating back to medieval times, and more. Let's take a look.
It's June in Catalonia, and the country celebrated the arrival of the first summer month with not one, not two, but 4 major events. One festival drew hundreds of thousands from around the world, Primavera Sound, with an audience from 126 different countries, some coming from as far as New Zealand.
I want to hear some good music.
Want to have some fun?
Have some fun, yeah, in the sun.
Yeah,
drink a little bit, just a little bit.
And make some new friends.
This was the festival's 18th birthday, and as a gift came an unprecedented 215 to 220,000 people to see names like The National, Arctic Monkeys, Bjork, Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, and more. The lineup included singer-cum-actress Charlotte Gainsborough and the duo Sparks, often seen performing as a supergroup with Franz Ferdinand. For the first time, the festival also joined in on a new Barcelona city protocol called We Will Not Keep Quiet in the Face of Sexual Harassment. But Primavera had some competition this weekend, albeit of a completely different kind. This was La Patum, a party in the northern town of Berga with dancing giants, fire and traditional music. It dates back to medieval times and is UNESCO recognised as an oral and intangible world heritage. But that doesn't make it outdated. This year it included a campaign against sexual violence and a call to release incarcerated Catalan officials. Meanwhile, music was heard both in the north and the south of the country too. In Girona, the event Festival Lot saw record ticket sales of around 15,000, filling the town with music, families and activities despite the rain. Down south, the town of Tarragona hosted Mini Pop, sold out to more than 9,000 attendees. The 2 events featured local Catalan talent including names like Mishima, La Laia and Els Cataras.
That's all for us today. Before we go, though, we want to show you a smaller side of one of Catalonia's most famous traditional festivals, the Patum Infantil, a part of the event dedicated especially to the little ones. It's by no means less impressive, though, and this year also distinguished itself as one of the safest. We hope you enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow.